Hello there everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 2 on NES. Last time we have acquired item number 2 as a reward for having cleared 5 stages. So it's time to continue where we left off. In order to do that we enter a password, 1 dot in the upper left corner, 6 dots in the lower left corner like this and 2 dots on the right side like so. And indeed the confirmation is going to pop up and we are back on the stage select screen. Now, in part 1 I said that I didn't care about the order in which we do the bosses, but that was actually not true. From the very beginning I was explicitly watching out not to select Heatman until we get at least item number 2. Why? Well, because Heatman is an asshole, of course, that's why. But yeah, it was important from the beginning not to do Heatman right away. And I always knew that, so it wasn't actually true what I said in the beginning about me not caring about the order. I did care about one single thing, and that was not to do Heatman right away. With that being said, let us go on and continue, and we do Crashman. Looks pretty cool. And there we are. The music starts out very nicely, and we already notice one severe difference from other stages right here, and that is that rather than just going from left to right, this is a vertical stage where we climb from the bottom to the top. There's also those weird little pipes here which spawn enemies, those little spinning faces. That's a creative kind of enemy, I guess. And now we encounter these enemies here, those little helmets. And when you come close to them, there emerges a face from the helmet, and then they fire 3 bullets. I used to know the name of these enemies, but I forgot it by now. There are again faces being spawned from the left and right side on the screen, but no problem, we are just riding this platform towards the ladder here. This platform is moving along this white little line, and we are riding it in order to reach the top. This one is a pretty twisted path, so it will take quite a long time before we finally arrive at the ladder in the upper left corner. We're just shooting some guys meanwhile. I mean, who isn't riding on platforms and shooting spinning faces every day, right? It's a pretty standard hobby. Now we are kinda on top. You can see the clouds. We've been rocking to right a bit, and then we already have to climb up again. This room here has nothing to offer in particular. Quite empty. I don't even know why there are those platforms on the left side. And again, we just keep on going, and we go to the left, and then this guy pushes us from the platform, because why wouldn't he? Yeah, that's annoying. And in fact, so far I've had quite a lot of trouble with these enemies, they always hit me. Okay, I very randomly dodged his shot here, his little triple shot. Then I shot this guy before he even got a chance to fire anything. That's always also some huge bullshit. This guy who just drops his egg and then those birds fly at you. I mean, how are you supposed to dodge this? I guess it's possible to dodge this by using another weapon. But I mean, if you are here with Mega Buster only, then how are you going to dodge this shot? Is there anything useful we can do? Huh, that almost seemed useful. Bubble lead. That was bubble lead that I've used here. I think the only clever thing that you can do is to do this. Yeah, to just use the leaf shield. And we can fill it up with the ammunition drops here. If I remember correctly, then there are bonus items to the left. I accidentally shot my leaf shield upwards here. Yeah, I'm going to use the leaf shield here. This is some stupid control scheme. There's a large energy refill here. This is a stupid control scheme. If you push up in order to climb the ladder, then Mega Man will automatically fire the leaf shield upwards, and that's just pretty stupid, I think. here and you use that. Okay. Yeah, I believe there were some good items hidden on the left side here, so that's why we are going to climb the left path. Ammunition of the leaf shield is already running out. This is fucking bullshit. Do we have anything else? Bubble lead, quick boomerang. Airman's weapon, what does this do? Flies upwards, that's not bad. Yeah, we can use that to destroy the eggs. This one also eats up the ammo pretty fast. Yeah, and if you climb the left side, then you're getting rewarded with an energy tank. And the left side is a bit harder to climb. Let's grab the energy tank. And as you can see, we only have one energy tank. But we got one last time. So that means that the password actually doesn't save your energy tanks. We also only have 2 extra lives. And I don't think we had 2 extra lives when we quit it last time, so neither does the password save your extra lives, nor does it save the energy tanks. That's kinda shitty, to be perfectly honest. Oh well. So yeah, the left path was harder to climb, but I just realized we could have just climbed the easier right path, and then I think we could have used item number 3. Not like that. Not like that. No, I don't think we could have used item number 3. But yeah, we got the energy tank, and I'm just getting hit all over the place. Yeah, I really don't like this part. Oh, fuck off. And let me switch back to Airman's weapon. That was brilliant playing by me. To watch out. We're almost dead. We could have technically used the energy tank, since it wouldn't get saved anyway, because the password system sucks, and we're restarting back here. That's also a real shit sucker. We have to climb this now back up all the way. We've wasted quite some airman and woodman ammunition, by which I mean leaf shield and I don't know I don't remember the name for airman's weapon. Air tornado or whatever. I really don't know. I'll use the quick boomerang here. Okay, that was a waste. I should have used that huge ammo refill to refill the leaf shield or something. Ah, there we got another one. Yeah, let's refill the leaf shield. That's kinda cheap, to be honest, and on my first playthrough I only used the Mega Buster here. I don't think I used any other weapon. But since I was climbing the left path this time explicitly in order to get the energy tank, I thought it would be a good idea to use the leaf shield here. But yeah, usually I don't think I play the stage like this. But to be perfectly honest, I don't remember how I used to do this stage on my first playthrough. I would have to rewatch my old videos to find that out. Yep. Slow but steady wins the race. Ah, this part sucks. Yep, this is pretty fun, just climbing up those ladders. Yeah, I have already mentioned in the last part that Mega Man 2 really isn't my favorite game, not at all. In fact, I think the first Mega Man is much better than the second Mega Man. There's an extra life, but we can grab this one with item number 3. There's these weird enemy guys. They like have some sort of spring or something attached in their middle parts of their body. You know, they have a little stand at the bottom, then a little spring, and then there's their head, and on top of the head there's some sort of propeller. These guys are really, really weird, and I think, if memory serves, then you can use those guys quite well to replenish health and ammo. Come on, drop some nice stuff. That's ammo. Okay, we barely avoided getting hit by this guy, and there is a huge energy refill. That's just what I wanted, thank you. Now let us use item number 3 to grab an extra life to make up for the one that we lost. Can't press start, because the item number 3 is on screen. Yeah, Now item number 3 has left the screen via the bottom, you know. As you could see, the platform disappeared by going down the ladder, basically, and now we can finally pause the game again, open the inventory screen, and switch back to the Mega Buster. Let's refill up some more stuff, like so. And 2 large energy refills, and that should be enough. Except I of course get hit again right away. And there's the boss. Yeah, that took quite a while. I think we haven't needed nearly as much time to complete another stage. This guy is a bit annoying. He's very good at aiming his shots, his little exploding shots, and he quite capably destroyed me here. Very difficult to dodge his shots. They fly so fast, they aim directly at you. He's jumping around all over the place. Okay. Fuck off. Those explosions also have a very large hitbox. I can't do this guy. I can't just do this guy with the freaking Mega Buster. It's embarrassing. I'm playing on normal. How do you dodge this asshole's attacks? Okay. Doing much better now for some reason. And pretty much right as I say that, he continues to kick my ass again. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm not happy about my performance here, that's for sure. Let's see what we got. C. Get equipped with Crash Bomber. And with that being said, let's go to the stage select. And now we do Metal Man. Yeah, it's a nice pose. By which I mean a very generic and boring pose from you right there, Mr. Metal Man. Now we continue. We start right away on a conveyor belt, which is pushing us to the right, indicated by the arrows. These conveyor belts here are pushing us to the left, and the arrows are pointing to the left. There's an energy tank, possibly the easiest energy tank to acquire in the entire game. Then there's these smashers here with the spikes. They do a hell of a lot of damage. The music in this stage is awesome. It's one of the best in the game. This game is particularly famous for that one song in the Dr. Wily stage, but in my opinion, the Metal Man theme is already better than the Wily theme. There's those little guys here. I think they're known as moles in the as official name or something, but they don't really look like moles, do they? They look more like spinning weird things. You know? Ah, yeah. Now I know the word. Spinning screws. Yeah, honestly, that's what they look like to me. They look like screws. I was thinking forever before I finally came up with the English word for it. And but yeah, it's called a screw. Jumping around here because that's faster than to walk. The arrows of the conveyor belts are on the very end of each belt. Like here on the very left side there's an arrow to the left, and on the very right side there's an arrow to the right. To the right, yeah. It's arrows to the right, not to the left. And there's an extra life up there. Can't reach that with item number 3, and I can't go back to the left here either, so yep, we can't get that extra life. I should Should have reacted there quicker. We could have used item number 2 on top of that one conveyor belt to get that extra life, but I was thinking too slowly. There's these guys, they are jumping around on a wheel, and then the wheel drops down and tries to roll over you. And these guys are really weird. But you can just destroy their wheels before they even drop down, so yeah. Or alternatively, you can just destroy the wheels after they drop down. It's both enough to kill them before they roll over you, because the wheels don't have enough health. But yeah, you can either already destroy them in mid-air, or you can carefully destroy them after they fell down. We are dropping down to the left here to get this energy tank. Now, if you don't have any upgrades, then this jump back is impossible, I think. It's either very precise or impossible. Yeah, I think it's impossible. This jump is too wide to clear normally, but with item number 2 this should be possible. I haven't showed you item number 2 yet, but this is it. It's an item with which you can fly ahead horizontally. Oh, these enemies on the ground here, by the way. Let us try to kill them. Can't do it with your Mega Buster. Let us demo some other weapons that we haven't demoed yet. Let's try Flashman's weapon. It's the Time Stopper. Doesn't do shit. I can't currently open my inventory. I can only do it now that the Time Stopper is completely drained. Yeah, it's not the best weapon. Crash Bombs certainly won't do a thing either here, but I think that you can defeat those guys with Bubble Lead. Let's... Yep, you can defeat those guys with Bubble Lead, and we even got a huge health refill as a reward for doing so. That's the boss fight already. Very short and easy stage. Shouldn't have said that, because now the boss is probably going to kill me. And it's the conveyor belt. The boss fight takes place right on a conveyor belt, and the guy doesn't actually move. He's just stationary and throwing his saws. And except he wasn't really stationary. He did jump to the left side there after all. Getting hit by pretty much every single blade, but we barely defeated him before he killed us. So yeah, what I was going to say before, there's an arrow pointing to the right, on the right side of the conveyor belt and on the left side of the conveyor belt, and in between there's the actual conveyor belt. I tried to explain this before, but I failed horribly. M. Get equipped with Metal Blade. Back to the stage select, and we've saved up Heatman for last. As I've said before, why is Heatman's stage so shitty? Well, because he's an asshole. Why is he an asshole? Because he lives in a shitty stage. I mean, that's the main reason for being an asshole, right? If you live in a shitty place. And that's what Heatman does. I really don't like Heatman's stage. Let's demo it. We are at 0 lives anyway, so and we're right at the start of the stage. So let's just drop down this red fluid here, and you die instantly. Could be lava, but doesn't really look like it. I'm just going to call it lava from now on. Game over, but let's just continue instead. This music also really isn't that good. This really is just a shitty stage. There's those weird jumping dudes again that we've encountered in Crashman's stage. And there are the spinning faces, which are being spawned from holes in the wall this time. Not too shabby. Have to be careful that they don't knock you down in the lava. Yeah, this is a bit tense, because the blocks are the platforms are so thin. You could very easily miss your jump, as I almost did right there. But we've made this first part here. Let's kill those guys with Bubble Lead. Yeah, by the way, I've said that in the first playthrough I mostly used the quick boomerang to attack enemies, but right now I'm not really doing that. I'm just trying to do everything with the Buster, because I don't I usually don't want to just obliterate enemies with the advantageous weapons, so that's why I just used the Buster. And speaking of advantageous weapons, everybody's favorite weapon seems to be the Metal Blade. This one, which we just got from Metal Man. And why is that? Because that's something that I've never done before. Let me see if it works. Yeah, you can shoot this one upwards. It's the and even downwards. Holy shit, I didn't actually know that at all. So yeah, that probably makes it the best weapon, because it's the only one which you can shoot upwards. Well, apart from the Leaf Shield, but you can't do it as frequently with the Leaf Shield, because it wastes quite a lot of ammo. But yeah, the Metal Blade seems overpowered, to be honest, and I've never, ever used it in my first successful playthrough of the game. And I will not use the Metal Blade anymore for the remainder of this Let's Play. Now, here are those famous platforms which just instantly appear, and they make this sound effect, just as they appear. They're really annoying. Now we are in this room. Here they are again. The appearing and disappearing platforms. Let's say it like this. And this is a particularly annoying part. You need to jump on one platform and then you need to time it correctly, that you jump up the air, and right at the peak of your jump, the platform has to appear below you. And that's always a real shit sucker, I think. I really don't like that mechanic. Here we jump on here, then we jump, and then the platform appears right below our feet. I can't just jump down here, because I will get hit by the enemy and knock down the hole. But yeah, I just fixed that by purposely getting hit by the enemy on the left, and then I got invincible, because as in most games, after you get hit by an enemy, you become invincible for a short time. Your character starts to flash, and as you flash, enemies can't hit you. We will use Crashman's weapon to destroy the wall. First time I ever demoed that. And again here, because this is quite dangerous. And it's easier with Crashman's weapon. And now... now comes this part. This is the reason why this stage is absolutely fucking fucked up. Let's try to do this normally. Platforms disappear really quick. And did you see that? The platform just disappeared, and while it disappeared, the next one appeared. But I couldn't know beforehand that the next platform was appearing on the right like that. It's bullshit, you need perfect timing. And again here, the platform was just appearing right above me. And I would have had to jump before it actually appears. So how are you going to know this? You have to memorize this part. And here I got knocked off the platform because it basically appeared inside me. Yeah, this is just a load of shit. And again, failed to do this here. And we aren't even at the hard part of this puzzle. Let's jump to the right and... okay, finally we did this. Then it would have appeared to the right and then on the other side. Wow, this is a lot of memorization. Right, up, more to the right, then right again and then up, I think. Yeah, but the timing was all off. But as you can see, here, right now, here, if you mess this up, you fall in the lava. And the platforms just disappear. And the next platforms won't appear before the previous platforms disappear. So you have no choice but to fall down to your death unless you have completely memorized this platform section. So this is absolute fucking bullshit. And that's why I've said that we wait until we get item 2 to do this stage, because fuck this part. I'm just going to do this with item number 2. Yep, there we go. And look at how long this part would have been. This is fucking unreasonable. Sniper Joe, we haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, give me that huge energy refill. I've bumped into Sniper Joe here on purpose, because I think if I would have taken my time to kill him, then the huge energy refill would have disappeared. So now it's time for the boss. There you are, it's Heatman. He looks really weird. He's having a little flame shield. He's dropping mini flames and then he speeds toward you in a little flame beam. There you go. Thought, what the hell was he doing? Whoa. Okay. Horrible performance on my end. Or on my part, rather. I think that's how you say it. But let's try him again. I was thinking a little bit how to do this guy. And it's better to make him appear to control where he basically moves. Like, I just stand here, and then he's going to appear here. And he's going to throw the flame, and then he's going to appear where I stand again. Except he's a bit faster than I can really anticipate, but I barely defeated him this time before he defeated me. Yeah. If I would practice those boss fights a little bit more, then I would obviously become better at them, but I can't practice enough because I always win with few attempts, because this is normal mode. We got equipped with Atomic Fire, didn't comment on that. And we get a message from Dr. Light, we will get another item, I guess. And that's of course item 1, completed. In particular, we got the items in backwards order, because getting item number 1 first, and item number 2 second, and item number 3 third would have been just too much mainstream. So instead we just got item 3 first, and then item 2, and item first as the third item. Let's take a look at our password. Yeah, this one isn't quite as easy to remember, because here the dots are more like all over the place, but we'll do it next time. And we've defeated all the 8 robot masters now, so next time we will take on Dr. Wily. Until then, I will see you next time.